From losing weight to getting more sleep, there's any number of goals you can set for yourself in the coming year. However, not all of them are going to serve you well. Here are some examples of so-called healthy New Year's resolutions that research has proven to be less than great for you. If you spend most of your day sitting at a desk, you may be thinking of setting a resolution to get more exercise in the new year. While it's certainly a good idea to allot more time to exercise, it's not a good idea to go straight from a sedentary lifestyle to taking 7 CrossFit classes per week.
Parkour! 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 I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Do it! Yeah!
Erin Polinsky-Wade, a registered dietitian and nutritionist, told Everyday Health that you should instead increase your fitness level little by little. She explained, starting a strenuous fitness routine out of the blue can lead to excessive muscle soreness and even injury, and can be taxing on your health if you have any medical condition. Forcing yourself into thinking positively may sound like a good idea, but it's actually a recipe for disaster. Susan David, a Harvard Medical School professor and psychologist, told The Washington Post that we need to come to terms with all of our emotions. David cited a study in which a person attempted to quit smoking by forcing themselves not to think about cigarettes, only to then begin dreaming about them. She explained, when you try not to think about something, that thing comes back, but amplified. The same thing happens when we try to force ourselves into being positive all the time. Instead, David recommends emotional agility, a skill set that, quote, builds on our ability to face our emotions, label them, understand them, and then choose to move forward deliberately. After being home with your family over the holidays, it can be difficult to return to the daily grind, especially if you don't particularly like your job. Even if you daydream about pursuing your side hustle full-time, you should really think twice before making a resolution to just up and leave your current job. According to research, January is actually the 3rd worst month to find and secure a new job. Dubbed the New Year's resolution effect, many people get the idea to apply for a new job in January, which increases the competition and decreases your chance of getting hired.
So how'd you guys hear about the position?
My mom?
It's recommended that you wait until February before quitting and job hunting, as your chances of getting hired are much higher.
You're hired.
With each new year comes a brand new fad diet. But as experts have stated time and time again, trendy fad diets are neither sustainable nor good for you. According to registered dietitian Leanne Weintraub, fad diets coupled with unrealistic expectations for weight loss are a recipe for weight cycling, the repeated loss and regain of body weight, which is often referred to as yo-yo dieting. Whenever an eating plan requires special products, promises an unbelievable transformation in a record amount of time, or claims there's no need to exercise, you can be sure it's a fad diet. Instead of falling for the hype, Weintraub recommends following an eating plan that can be tailored to your lifestyle and allow you to eat sensibly in social settings. If you're planning to finally give up one of your vices come January 1st, you'll more than likely be met with failure if you decide to go cold turkey. Personal trainer Angeles Burke told Everyday Health, I recommend trying to phase or wean yourself off of your habit in order to form new, healthier habits. Finding healthier alternatives sets you up for success rather than immediately breaking the resolution by falling back on your old habits when times get too difficult. Surprisingly enough, not all vices are actually that terrible for you. For example, drinking lots of coffee may mean that you're less likely to become depressed.
And FYI, it's called a venti because it's 20 ounces. 20! Venti!
Getting more sleep was the 4th most common resolution at the beginning of 2018, but switching up your sleep schedule may cause more harm than good. A comprehensive study showed that sleeping more or less than the recommended 7 to 8 hours each night is linked with an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. Oh, and also death.
Well, I guess I don't have to change my ways. Have a good summer, Teach.
In fact, oversleeping was found to be moderately more harmful than sleeping less. Instead of setting a goal to get more or less sleep, it's much more beneficial to try getting exactly the right amount of sleep. It's important not to be unrealistic in your expectations while planning your budget for the year ahead. According to clinical psychologist Nancy Molitor, setting impossible financial goals creates feelings of helplessness, has been proven to raise blood pressure, and could even cause heart damage.
Help me, I'm poor.
Having some flexibility in your plan is important, as is accepting what you're unable to control. Remember, money is nice, but it definitely isn't everything.